What is going on, guys? Slickby here again for another video of World of Tanks. Now, today it's a little interesting. My name isn't Slickby, and I'm in a T54. Now, I don't have the T54, but on this account, my boy does. So, I've played on this account a couple other times for different videos. I mean, I don't know if that's technically illegal or not. I don't know. It should be fine. So, anyway, this is a game where I'm playing the T54. Now, I haven't played the T54 in a while. I've played on various test servers, just always testing it out, but I've never really played the T54. A lot of people say it's one of the best tanks at tier 9. It's a tier 9 medium tank. It's fast. It has pretty shit gun oppression. I mean, it's Russian, but it's got really good hold traverse. It's got decent armor, and it's got a really good handling gun. I believe it's a 100mm gun. But here we're on Stalingrad, I believe this map is, and we're going beach, and I end up stopping for quite some time because, you see I'm trying to squeeze a shot on this bat chat. I should have pulled the trigger there. But this isn't my normal setup for the reticle because it's a different account. So I stop and I go to fix it. So that takes about 2 minutes away. But the reason I'm showing you these two different gameplays is, one, they're both Russian vehicles. It's the IS3 and the T54. Two vehicles that I've never featured on this channel before. First time playing each of them. And both games were pretty interesting in what happened. Excuse me, every time, I tell you, I drink coffee and then I record and it's like I can't talk. So, it's a really, really good tank. And this was my first game in it. The thing with the first game and kind of, getting a feel for the tank and having a good game in your first game shows me that it's a good tank, it's a good vehicle, it's fun. And I'm definitely going to grind for both of these. I'm grinding the IS3 right now. The only reason I haven't gotten it is I kind of got infatuated with the French autoloader line, and now I'm going down the Czech autoloader line, which is hilarious. I've just gotten infatuated with it. But this tank is just really, really good, and I want one of these, and the IS3 too. But both games are interesting for different reasons. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Last time I did a post-commentary over some World of Tanks gameplay. I almost said Armored Warfare. World of Tanks gameplay. I ended up pushing the post-commentary a little bit forward, so I was saying everything that happened in the game a second before it happened, which some people found annoying, and I understand that. But here, if you take a look at the map, we are getting absolutely flooded on the western flank. Right? They're almost into our spawn. I was going to go up and go with Floopy. You guys may know Floopy from the AW video. He won. Like I said, we play a lot of World of Tanks together, so I was going to go up and meet him. He's also in his T54. But we decide, no, I'm going to run back and go stop the cap. Now, I have yet to do damage in this game. I have yet to be really spotted. And, nothing's happened. And it's already 4-4. But you're going to see this team collapse rather fast. So, 5, 6... Wait for it. And they're encircling the last guy that's down there. I don't know what it is. T1, T something. I don't know, but he's getting encircled, and it's pretty bad. So I'm pulling up here. Again, not used to the gun depression. We put one into the mutts. Look at the track traverse on this thing. It's pretty awesome. And we're going to put another one into the mutts. And it does go through. And we're just kind of watching this side. Like, again, it's 7-4 still. So it was 4-4 literally a minute ago. I'm just here putting more shots into the mutts. Take him out. He's down. And so 9:27, 3 shots, which is nice. Pretty fast. And we took out one of the guns firing back at us. So now it's 5-7. We're capping the enemy base. A lot of the enemies are arguably going to go back. So I'm here. Try to get a snap on the RU. Can't hit it. And I noticed there's an enemy in our base. So I'm going to go try to reset so our team can continue to cap. Now, if you look at the map, they're getting pushed by pretty much everybody on the enemy team, which is pretty bad. I look over. There's the 50. He bounces off me, and I pen him, which is nice. The 50B has a pretty soft turret, so it's not that bad. And then a wild T54 appears. We bounce each other, which is nice. I'm calling for Floopy to come, and he's on his way. You can see he's trying to deal with the RU for the time being. I bounce T54. He doesn't bounce me. He might be shooting heat at this point. The heat on this tank has really good penetration, so I try to put another one into him, and I do, and we trade. And he's on 50%. I'm about probably 54%. I mean, I'm not that much healthier than him. I'm still waiting for Floopy to come because he is full health at this point, I believe. And like I said, 1,500 damage. Not too bad so far. But look at the team. It's just us now. that's how fast it went. It went south that fast. So I took a shot from him, and that was inefficient. So Floopy goes around, full steam ahead. I think I loaded heat and put one through his upper plate because I figured we were going to fight it out. Now the 50 backed up because he was shooting. So I run through and kill the T54. And I didn't know that he was reloading at this time. I was waiting for him to shoot, but I think he hurt his ammo rack. I mean, it's worth noting that he might have an ammo rack. Floopy goes around and goes, he's reloading. So I swing around, hit from the RU in the back. So we take out the AMX. I turn back around, and I'm like trying to watch this angle, and I'm like, okay, head on against the RU. He'll pen me with APCR, but I might be fine. And then, fuck it. I'll peek out, put a shot into the Skoda or the TVP, and then I'm dead. That's how that game went down. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. That was such a fast route of the team. But for a game in a T54, I mean, 2,600 damage, top of the team. For that fast of a loss, I was like, oh, I don't mind it. I like this tank. You know what I mean? I thought it was an interesting enough gameplay to show. And if you guys want better gameplay, obviously, I believe Croc is actually going to start playing World of Tanks again. So me and him are going to be playing, and maybe he'll give us some replays and stuff like that, because he actually is a unicorn. He's a good player. It might take him a little while to get back into it, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so I accidentally was typing here. I rammed the IS-6. But watch this. This is the whole reason I love this replay. Russian accuracy, comrade. On the move. I don't know what I hit, which that T54 100, I think, in the lower plate, which was, I don't even know, on full move, completely... Just what is going on? So we're going to try to fight the heavy side. I'm chilling here with the IS-6. Let's put a shot into that. T64. We track him. I would have loved to get the damage from that. It probably would have killed him, considering. But what are you going to do about it? So he's shooting at us. He's not going to really pen us from here. I'm going to put another blind shot in, and it goes low, which is unfortunate. Now, one of the things I like about... obviously the IS3 is how much damage it can block. It's such a good heavy tank. This is, again, arguably one of the best heavy tanks at tier 8. I mean, what else is at tier 8? The T32, which, the Tiger 2, which, it's a good tank, the Tiger 2, but I wouldn't say it's better than this. I don't know what other heavy tanks I'm trying to think are in this game. The 5100, is that... it's technically a heavy tank, I believe, right? I don't think it's that good, though. And there's various other, heavy tanks at tier 8, but nothing really compares to the IS-3. Every 12 seconds, I mean, I think you can get the reload down to 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds, with a really good crew, you're pumping a 122mm shot into something, and you're pretty invincible. You have Russian space side armor with the special V-shaped hull, decent turret traverse, you're decently fast. You have a good turret. The only super weak spot on this tank is the top of the gun is 20mm thick. So you can get overmatched in the top if people are smart enough to shoot you. But, speaking on smart enough to shoot you, we bounced one off the M26. But this corner fight here is just... I hit some shots that were so questionable about Russian accuracy. We're going to talk about Russian accuracy here, and you guys are going to be very surprised that I hit some of these shots. And this turned out to be a decent game as well. So let's take a look at the M46. We dunk that shot. We're getting pushed by the IS-6, which is tight. Hashtag tight. And, just trying to fight this corner off, win the game. You can see our east side is just completely rolling them. But it's just us three and a 112 holding off the entire rest of the enemy team that's coming this way. And, we're just going to keep pushing up, trading shots, putting 122s into people. Put one into the super person. Yes, it goes clean. 355. Not the highest roll, but we'll take it. And, again, low damage already. It seems like we're halfway through the replay and it's already low damage. But then it starts. Bounce off the IS-6, but we take another shot. No problem. And the frontal armor on this thing is just ludicrous if you are aiming straight at the person. They have such a hard time penning until they start loading heat and, all the gold that they can. Right through the driver's hatch in the IS-6. No problem from that angle. We're aiming down on them. And this gun has decent pen, too. It's not that bad of a gun. You trade a little bit of pen for alpha, but what are you going to do about it, right? It just kind of follows the norm. We bounce off the cheek. I tried to go for the cheek. I figured it'd be an easier shot, but it's not. Probably should have went for just the front plate there. We're still fighting again at low damage so far. Nothing crazy. And we're still just bouncing shots. I see the hatch on the Patton. Put one through the hatch on the Patton for 400. Again, shots like that should not be happening really with the IS3. And the fact that that went through was pretty insane. But, well, not that it went through, obviously, with pen, but it's just a crazy shot to hit. Bounce another one. I think I get tracked. We see the IS6. I'm looking for, like, an easier shot, and I put another one through the super Pershing. Roll super low. They're starting to shoot HE at me, which is hilarious. Shot at by 90 millimeters of HE. Now, here comes the A15, I believe that is, and I had a lot of trouble penning him, which is crazy. Just watch this. Watch this. Is that not the... like, what? I just penned the top hatch of an IS6. It's arguably the smallest thing to hit in the world. I go for a hatch shot on the A15. Again, teammate backs into me. Solid. I get that he's just trying to move, and now I'm flustered. I'm trying to back up and stuff. We have 835 blocked and 2,000, a little bit over 2,000 damage done. Try to put another shot into the cheek of the Patton, and it goes through 2,600. Getting shot in the side by the A15 or the AT15. I'm like looking. I'm trying to angle both sides. We're bouncing more shots, 1,500 so far. I try to put a snap. I guess it's considered a snap into the AT15, and I missed that. I'm getting shot at by these guys. They're dunking me with HE 122 round. Now the AT15 pen, but we take him out. Get our first kill. Now the gun gets stuck right here, and I already used my repair kit, so I'm taking shots from HE and stuff. I think the super Pershing loaded some premium, which would make sense. He's trying to go through my lower plate. Now the gun's stuck, and I peek out and die. But I thought that corner fight was, it was enough to win the game. We definitely won after this. You could take a look at the rest of the team, just completely engulfing the enemy. I had a good time playing the IS3. I can't wait to get my own. I had a lot of fun with that game, and I can see the potential of getting, monster games in that thing. So, like I said, with a grain of salt, these aren't the best games I've ever done. First game in both tanks ever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below with what vehicle you'd like to see next or what I should try to play next. I'm going to go back onto my account, grind a little bit more, try to get some of that Skoda action. If you want to play with me, hit me up in game. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.